Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Capricorn. How are you guys, Capricorn? See what's happening with you. I have two cards here. Notice how a wonderful life can be when you approach each day with an attitude of love. So whatever you put out there will come back to you. Open your arms wide and say, I'm willing to let love in. It's safe to let love in. Repeat 3 times. Affirmations. It's about being open, okay? Beautiful energy. Let's see what's happening with Capricorns. Capricorn. Does Capricorn need to know? Here we go. Oh, you've got an opportunity coming in. Oh, the Magician. 3 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. You've got a person. This could be yourself manifesting this. Maybe I see something being acknowledged here too. I see you being acknowledged. But I feel as though it could be another person. I do see a Gemini, Virgo energy. It's going to happen through some kind of a communication. Could start with work, some kind of project, but it's about acknowledging, going down this path. So it's about compatibility. This could be someone compatible. Someone may see you that way. Look at that. The world, feeling on top of the world. There's some kind of change coming. Let me move these down out of the glare. Yeah, there's some beautiful change coming. Very positive energy. This could change everything. This is someone compatible. Beautiful energy. Somebody who wants to collaborate. I do feel it could start out through a communication to do with a project, something to do with work. Okay, there's going to be an acknowledgement. So we have the world here. Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Yeah, so trust your intuition here. This is your inner wisdom, your inner knowing. I do see a Pisces energy. Yeah, we got a person here. This could be yourself, but it looks like it's going to be this other person. They're looking at the situation. See, someone's looking at the details here. They're hoping this is successful. Feel like you're going to get a communication. Now, it could be somebody wanting to collaborate, maybe want you to acknowledge something, okay? But I feel it's going to be a collaboration with something creative, okay? Or something you're working on. And I feel that's how it's going to start. But this could really change everything. This feeling on top of the world, you see? It's an energy of manifesting. This change. So you have all the tools. You have everything you need. But I feel like there's someone who sees you as everything they need because they're looking at the situation. So they're a little apprehensive at this point, but they're trusting their intuition. They already, it's whether they already know everything they need to know. They're just kind of looking at it again. They're hoping this is going to be successful. They're preparing for it to be. It's going to be a communication, something probably rather simple. To start this off, but it's going to manifest this change. So we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so see, there's definitely some little bit of trust issues, but this is also a communication. Some of you may have trust issues as well. Do acknowledge that, okay, so that you can manifest a new opportunity. But a lot of times with this, it's an energy of someone who's a little frustrated, but it's also an energy of 2 people being on the same page, 2 people communicating. Okay, so there's something going to be acknowledged about a communication. You could miss a communication here, so be a little careful. This is someone who wants to win. They're looking at the facts, okay? They're looking at something and acknowledging something here. So it could be this person who has trust issues, but it really, to me, it doesn't look like, with all this positive energy, it doesn't look like trust issues. It looks more like a communication issue, okay? Yeah, it's going to be acknowledged. No worries there. Something is going to work out. I can feel it. Tell me about this Magician. Why is this here? The Magician. Why is the Magician here? Yeah, see, this is someone who kind of feels like there's no hope here. So this is why you got a little apprehension that, and this could even be you feeling like there's no hope here to manifest somebody you're compatible with, someone who's on the same path as you. It's an energy of 2 people collaborating, building each other up. So it's an energy of building and going down this path. But there is a beautiful change here. Now, this could be somebody coming back around or they're kind of changing how they feel about something here. This change is coming. Yeah, see, there it is. See, there's someone going to offer you this. They're kind of, like I say, they're a little apprehensive, not so sure. And I do feel like, do acknowledge, watch the way they communicate. You may not trust the way they communicate, because I do feel they're somewhat apprehensive. They're not really saying a whole lot. So it has to do with offering something solid. This is about a guarantee. So it has to do with the initial. So if there was someone who started something with you and reached out, and there was a lack of proper communication, or you didn't trust somebody for some reason, they're going to come back around and try again. They're going to offer you something more solid, something more reliable, because it has to do with whether you can rely on this communication. So I feel there's a miscommunication, sort of mixed messages too. Some of you may feel there's some sort of mixed message in this, because sometimes the Page of Pentacles is like that, but it could be yourself as well looking at this, feeling a little apprehensive, your intuition here. But I gotta tell you, it feels positive. See, there it is, waiting patiently, investing, taking the time. So this is somebody who's likely waiting for the right opportunity. So it has something to do with timing. Maybe the timing was off, or they didn't, take the time to say whatever they needed to say properly. Because the Page is someone who just sort of tosses a breadcrumb. It's kind of like a hint, or, because they want something, you see. And that's why I feel there's someone here, maybe they feel like there's no hope, or somebody has regrets here because of the way they communicated. They're going to come back and try again. Okay. Yeah. See, it's a person who's becoming decisive. So this is someone I feel who was a little frustrated. There could be something to do with work, or, creative pursuit. They may reach out very quickly, very sudden. It's a person who generally chooses their words wisely, choosing their battles. So it's a person, if like they're gonna, it's a breadcrumb. It's just where they reach out and they're hoping it's successful. They're hoping you're going to communicate back. You see, it has to do with communication. So yeah, let's have a look at the High Priestess energy. This is someone who's waiting, they're kind of just waiting for the right opportunity to kind of come back around here. It's an energy of growth, you see, personal growth, feeling on top of the world. So yeah, I feel like you could change your mind. Okay, it's possible you could change your mind about this person. Yeah, there it is. It has something to do with a house, a home, a financial foundation. It could be someone reaching out, offering you work to collaborate. They may want something from you. But I feel what it is what they're going to say to you is that energy of creating the miscommunication, because of the way they're not telling you everything. Okay. And this is why. So you may feel like it's mind games or have trust issues, but I don't think that's what it is. I feel like it's just a lack of proper communication. Somebody who rushed into communicating. They weren't patient, you see. They were in a hurry. And so it has to do with something not starting off right, you see. This is about building a foundation. So this person may, like I say, I feel they're trying to get you maybe to invite them over, or to come and collaborate on something. So it almost looks like a little bit of an excuse. Yeah. What is this person with this Four of Wands energy? Yeah, see, it's an energy of the Star. So it feels like the situation's out of reach. But it's just someone who might feel like you're a little out of their league. But I do think they need to let go of this energy. You see, I think you got a person who something started off on the wrong foot. Yeah, they came in very fast, very fiery, maybe even a little flirty. They were in a hurry. Yeah, I feel like it was quite spontaneous with this energy. You see, this is someone who sees you as their hopes and dreams. And I feel like that miscommunication. I feel like you have trust issues with this opportunity. This is someone who's in a hurry, you see. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. Yeah, see, this is someone who generally knows exactly what. Very spontaneous person. You see, this is someone who goes after what they want. But I feel they weren't patient, that's for sure. They likely texted you or communicated something in a way they were in too much of a hurry. And it's the way they communicated as well. This person has some regret here. Yeah, see, you may feel this person was manipulating. See, there you feel like there's no hope with this person. Okay. And there's some, because I do think that you're not trusting them. Okay. Because of the way they communicated. They're going to come back around. This person is someone chasing you. They don't want you to get away. I can see it. Tell me about this King of Wands energy. Tell me more about this person. Now, I can't quite put my finger on. I don't feel like it's so much of a miscommunication. It has to do with And I don't see mind games either. And I don't see wishy-washy. I feel it because there's that fresh new start, that opportunity. It's something else, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Let's just focus on that King of Wands. There we go. Yeah, see, shy and apprehensive here. So I feel this is someone who's kind of reaching out. See, they're not that confident. This is someone who comes across a lot more confident. Something that they're saying. They come in out of the blue, but you can see, you may feel like this person's not sincere. There's something, a lack of sincerity. They may even come in and apologize as well. But I feel it has to do with the way they communicated. It is a miscommunication, but I can't put my finger. It was on the tip of my tongue and then it just disappeared. So I don't think this person has bad intentions. They may be fishing for information. So this is why they're tossing a little breadcrumb, fishing for information, trying to find out if you're single. Yeah, see, this is somebody here who was probably a little unsure of taking a risk, but I feel they just kind of went for it. You know, they just kind of reached out and went for it. I think this is an energy where you didn't want to take a risk with this person. Okay, that's what I feel. You're not trusting it. It feels risky. I think this person feels like a fool. Feel very foolish, and that's another reason why they don't want to look like a fool if you're not interested, you see. And that's why. But they came in fast out of the blue, fiery, very spontaneous. They didn't take the time to invest in communicating properly. So I do think this person's going to come towards you and offer you something more solid, something more reliable. Because I feel like you couldn't rely on something here, you see. Because you're looking at the details. You're looking at the situation. Maybe it makes you a little uncomfortable. I don't know. But yeah, I think this person has some regret here. I think they feel a little bit foolish. Or they, like I say, they didn't want to look foolish by telling you what they really wanted. Okay? It has to do with a collaboration. Something you may be working on. Something creative. Maybe they're going to offer you something. But their real intention is to build some kind of a foundation with you. You know, it could be an offer to come over, or they're hoping you'll invite them over, things like that. So they're up to something. It is a little bit of manipulation. Okay. So it's where you can't trust it because it's not clear, you see. So there's that magician energy, see, manifesting. Having all the tools they need. This person now has the tools they need. See, they know if they want to manifest this with you, they need to go through this change, changing how they communicate. Yeah. There they are. See, they're looking at the situation. See, they rushed into something. This is someone who generally takes their time, but this person didn't. See, they didn't take the time. They weren't patient. And they're in a hurry. So it was very spontaneous. Someone put their foot in their mouth or just said something all wrong here. Yeah, they were hoping it was going to be successful. So, yeah, see, it has to do with a choice. Making a choice in love here. They may be asking you if you're single, if you're seeing anyone. So some strong Gemini energy, which sometimes means manipulation. But what it really is it's a little mischievous. I don't actually feel mind games, but you're not trusting it. Okay, you're not going to trust this. I don't think you're going to take a risk with this, but especially the first time around, because I feel they're going to come in. This is now someone who's prepared. Okay, it's very creative energy. They're creating this opportunity. They're coming up with a way to create it. So you see? Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely about a choice in love here. It has to do with making a choice, choosing to communicate the right way. This person probably, like I say, it's maybe you're not so sure. Maybe you're thinking this person just wants friends with benefits or something. But I feel it has to do with starting off on the right foot. It has to do with this person, their hopes and dreams. They feel like you're out of their league. So they communicate in a way they don't want to look like a fool. But now they actually do feel like a fool. Or going to, because of what's happened here. So it's telling you to just ground yourself and be practical. Take your time. Okay, you might rush through looking at it. You may assume something here as well. I'm seeing it. Tell me about the star. Yeah, see a little bit of fear of being hurt, see a little heartache, a little worry about a third party, you know, that this person may have other people. There's something that may have slipped. It's a bit of a slip up, a miscommunication. Definitely that's where that comes in, where they may have said something. And likely, like I say, something got off on the wrong foot. You may have felt this person, they were involved with someone else, but it's that energy of heartache, fear of being hurt. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone who's afraid to fear of putting themselves out there, you see, putting themselves out there, wearing their heart on their sleeve. So, yeah, see, taming the beast. This person, I feel there was an energy of this person lacking, see, the confidence to really put themselves out there. And I feel it's because they didn't want to look like a fool. If you weren't interested, okay, or you wouldn't accept this offer, this invitation, but it almost looks like they want you to give them something, but they're coming up with creative ideas, a little mischievous, yes, but not somebody who's up to anything. It's a person who feels like you're out of their league, you know, and I feel it's an energy of that person having to tame the beast within themselves, to slow down, to take a little more time to communicate properly. I just think they were so spontaneous. Something came out wrong. I feel as though you're not trusting it. Yeah, see, there it is. They're going to come back and offer you something else here. It's a fresh new start. They want to kind of start over here. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, see, they want to take you out, introduce you to some friends and family. It's a date. It looks like a date. Yeah, a little bit of a do-over kind of energy. Because it is mischievous, but it's because they don't want to look like a fool, especially if you're not single. You see, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the energy of this person. So they don't want to just like say, hey, do you want to go on a date? So they may be using something to do with work or something. It's creative. The magician is creative. The magician manifests using creativity. This is somebody who is now more skilled, you see. So... There's going to be a little talk back and forth, but I'm going to tell you what happens. Oh yeah, there's the new. Yeah, this person's going to express themselves. So it has to do with clarity. Yeah. Some of you too, like I say, you might have a choice between a couple people. You may have some trust issues, a little afraid of taking risks because of things that have happened. Some of you maybe been single for a while. I'm seeing a Virgo energy and I'm seeing a communication. Okay. I actually think there's someone who wants to take a risk with you. It's often a person who can be a little bit of an introvert. You know, they're kind of looking out for themselves a little bit here. So, and this is where you're looking out for yourself as well, you see, because you're looking at the situation. Some of you are very focused on your finances right now, as usual. Very, very focused on that. Some of you have been single for a while too. You feel like there's no hope, you know. You got to take a risk. Love takes a risk, you know. There's always that little bit of a risk. Yeah, and I think this person feels a little bit like a fool. And I do think they're going to come in to express themselves. They want to start something with you. They want to offer you something, you know, more of a guarantee, something solid, something more that you can rely on. And that's what I feel's happened. Someone who lacks the confidence. Tell me about there it is. They want to date you. See, they're a little more confident now. So I feel as what they've done is they're preparing themselves with the magician. This is someone's creative, you see. They're kind of building themselves up, I feel, too. And it's also an energy of someone who needs a little boost. They need that little bit of boost to feel confident. So I think you're going to recognize this. There it is, the birth of something new, Empress energy. Yeah, see, they feel like you're out of their league. You're everything this person could wish for, you see. They're in a hurry. They want to come towards you, you know. Like I say, I feel it was somebody who finally got the courage to reach out, and then they just put their foot in their mouth, said everything all wrong. Too fast, too flirty, too fiery. Because you're an Empress, you see. Yeah. It's not somebody trying to manipulate who's just focused on the physical. Not at all. It really, for starters, it has to do with, for some of you, whether you're actually single. They don't want to look like a fool. They don't want to just say, hey, do you want to go out? You see, there it is, the opportunity. They don't want to just wear their heart in their sleeve and be all gushing, you know. This person, I do feel a little bit introverted. So this isn't someone who's very good at that to start with. It takes them a little bit of time. So they need that boost. They need a little cooperation here. Okay. Once they gain the confidence, I think you'll be quite surprised at this person. I do think they're higher vibration. I do think they're going to take you out, and I feel like you're going to have a good time. There's the start of something new here. Some of you, like I say, you could have a choice between a couple people. You've been manipulated maybe before, or you feel that energy of trust issues, so you're not really ready to take a risk on someone unless you're 100% clear. But I really feel for most of you, it's just this person. This has to do with love. It has to do with choices in love, you see. There's something in the communication that makes you feel the way this person communicated, that they had other choices. There's that fear of third party, fear of being hurt, you know, a little heartache. Some of you have had some heartache in the past. You've dealt with some of these situations, so you know, you're kind of in that energy. But just ground yourself and take a little more time. Be patient, okay? If you know, it has to do with collaborating, but they need a boost. This person needs that little boost, okay? That's what it's telling me with the lovers. So something in the communication has led you to believe this person has someone else, or they're seeing other people, you see. But I think this person's going to come and take you out in public, introduce you to some friends here. To show you, okay, yeah, see, soulmate connection. You're going to have a good time with this person. I think this, you know, you may just want to be friends first, or just go out as friends. You might decide to just meet this person somewhere. But I actually see you having a few dates. I actually feel like you're going to connect. I think you're going to see eye to eye. See, it's about a little bit of cooperation. I actually feel like you could be quite compatible with this person, you know, and I feel like you could really get along. But yeah, I feel sorry for this person, but in a way, you know, if you take a risk and you just decide to be really spontaneous before you're confident, and you're, you know, with that Page of Pentacles, communicating without really being clear what it is you want, what they want to know. For starters, if you're single, you know, they were fishing for some kind of information, I feel, okay? They're trying to find out something first. Yeah. They also, that Empress energy too, like I say, trusting your intuition here, see? You're very wise, but this person already knows. I actually feel like you already know who this is, but they already know what they need to know about you, okay? So this is where they've manifested something. They may have reached out, talked to some people, found out some more things, so they're more ready, because the Magician uses creative energy to manifest, you see? Coming up with creative ideas. This person's, you know, looking for ideas here too, like date ideas, where to go, what to do. Yeah, see, look at this lovely change. So it's an energy of feeling on top of the world. And I actually feel that it's an energy where it's just let things, just go with the flow, let things evolve, just let it be, and just kind of see where it goes. I feel like you're open. I feel like you're going to be open. And if it is someone coming back around with this energy, it's telling you to be a little bit more perceptive, right? Like to just ground yourself and look at it. Don't look at the negative, okay? The little things that are in that message, you know, just be, you know, friends first, right? That's the energy. Connect, be friends first, and see what happens. I think this is the start of something wonderful. And yeah, I really do. I actually feel this could turn out to be love. I see this energy of change, feeling on top of the world, just going with the flow. See, they didn't go with the flow really, you see. In fact, I feel this person, they're going to come in differently, changing the way they're going to communicate. They're going to be more patient, because this is definitely someone who's chasing. They're in a hurry. And I do feel some kind of frustration. They feel frustrated with something. They may be worried that you're going to start something new with another person, or they've heard something, right? So they're in this rush, and they, yeah, it's definitely an energy of someone putting their foot in their mouth. Oh, yeah. It's about just going with the flow. You don't have to give them anything. The Empress doesn't really give, you know, but you're open, letting them know you're open, you see? To just exploring, to just go with the flow and see what happens. You don't have to give them anything, you know. I don't think this person's focused on that physical as much. You, I feel, are the one who's looking at that. because of the way they come in, the way they're talking, fiery, flirty, passionate. Some of you also have multiple opportunities, but I feel it's this person chasing you. They don't want you to get away. They may have heard gossip. Like I say, they could be in your social circle or on your social media page and heard you've started something new, you see? That's what I feel is happening. So they decide suddenly, oh no, I better communicate with Capricorn before this other person comes in. They could be new. Like I say, this could be somebody totally new, and you just go through this process with them. But there's going to be a connection. You're going to see eye to eye. Why? Because you're going to cooperate and compromise a little and kind of boost each other up a bit. So it's more this person. You're stronger and more confident. You see, they don't have the confidence because they feel like, you're out of their league energy or the situation's out of reach. But you're this person's hopes and dreams, you see. So just trust your intuition. It's going to guide you, okay, to be open. I think you're going to. I think you're going to go for it. You don't have to give them anything. You just go out, have some dates, hang out, be friends, talk, get to know each other. Yeah, see, building. Two people building each other up. This is two people. This person just needs that little bit of boost of confidence. Okay, because you're confident. You're somebody who's very confident. You're not afraid of, putting yourself out there a little bit. But this person is not, okay? I feel they're kind of introverted, at least the way they're communicating with you. Yeah, they're not really telling you exactly what they're up to. Like it could be a work opportunity where they have ulterior motives, where they're going to start this and collaborate on something creative, or they want you to maybe help them with something. But their ulterior motive is to actually connect with you. Okay, so yeah, and it's because they're not sure, right? And they don't. I just feel they really just don't want to look foolish. And just sort of leap into it without knowing a little bit more, because they're manifesting. Two cards of manifesting. The manifesting is gathering info, being wise, using creative energy, you see, to have this new beginning. And this is what they're trying to do. If they're not right for you and they don't put in the effort, then you simply just move on. It's easy. You just move on. You're just like, fine, thanks. It was a great date. Nice to get to know you. Leave it positive and off you go. Always leave it with positive energy. Yeah. But I think some of you do have multiple opportunities, or you just have a lot going on. It's possible too, like I say, you could be at work, you could be busy, or this person was. They're very busy at work and was in a rush to communicate and really messed up. Texting can be the worst thing, the way people communicate, the things that they say and do, the way they word things, the odd spell check error, the wrong formation of a paragraph, and you've got a disaster, right? It happens. So it looks like a text. You may meet this person someplace. You may decide to meet them somewhere and have a cup of coffee and a talk. I actually feel like you're going to find you have a lot in common with this person. I really do. I think you're going to find you have a lot of passion. You share a lot of the same passions for the same things. So just kind of go with it. All right. Take care. Wish you the best, and bye for now.